Say hi, Zaza. Say hi to everyone. Say hi. Say hi, Mommy YouTube. Okay, so before I start the video, you want lip gloss? Let's put you on some lip gloss. Ooh. Ooh. She want to be like me so bad. No, don't touch it. Don't touch it. So before I start the hold it. Before I start the video, I'm gonna answer like some questions that a lot of people be asking me about Zaza and and etc. So a lot of people ask me like, how old is she? She's 1 year old. Other people be asking me like what is she? She's Dominican, Puerto Rican, and African American. Another question that somebody asked me was, when is her birthday? Her birthday is December 16th. What's another question somebody asked? I think that's it. I think I covered it all. So those are the answers to your questions. And today I'm going to be recording like a video about things to expect while being a pregnant teen, and to give you all a little bit of advice for all the other teen moms or pregnant teens. And stay tuned, and I hope you enjoy the video. Okay, so clearly Zaza had to go because she was not being cooperative while I was trying to record my video. So I have my little things in my notepad to tell you all. I have 8 things to expect as a pregnant teen. Before I start my 8 things, I want to start by saying like being a mom period, like being a parent period, is a blessing. Like the love from your child that you get is like unconditional. Like I love being a mom. Things that you need to expect while being a pregnant teen. So one thing that I have is unsupportive people. Like, of course, if you're a pregnant teen, there's going to be somebody that doesn't support your decision, or that doesn't want you to keep your baby, or that feels like you're making a mistake. Yes, you're going to have those people, but they'll come around eventually. Like, just because you have unsupportive people around you does not mean that you should not go on with your decision. That does not mean that you're making a wrong choice for trying to keep your child. That does not mean that like you're making a mistake, period. Just because you have unsupportive people does not mean anything. Like, other people have unsupportive people. Like, everybody has unsupportive people that doesn't support their decision. Any decision you make, you can have unsupportive people. So just because people are not supportive about you being pregnant or you keeping your child does not mean that you're making a mistake. Don't let people push you down because you're bearing a child, is what I'm trying to say. Expect is like feeling like your life is over. Like, I know that's very common because when I was pregnant, I felt like my life was over. Like, I was 16, I was having a baby, I didn't have a job, nobody was like really supporting me on my side of the family at first. So I was very like depressed, I would say. Yeah, I would say I was very depressed. I just felt like my life was over because like all I was hearing was like negative things. Like, people were expecting me to drop out. I didn't know how I was even gonna balance out school and a baby. I didn't know who was gonna watch the baby. I didn't even know how I was gonna support this baby. Like, all I knew is that I was pregnant and I was having a baby. So you're gonna feel like your life is over, but trust me, it's far from over. Like, God is gonna make a way. Another thing that you need to expect to happen is like finding out ways to balance out school, if you like still go to school, work, and a baby. In the beginning, this was very hard for me because I was going to school. Although I took my baby to school, I barely like seen her during school. Only time I seen her was when I would breastfeed her. So I barely seen her during school. And then I used to work, like I used to work at Winn-Dixie. And then with school and work, I felt like I barely had time to be with my baby. Like I felt like school and work was taking up all my time. So really I used to be depressed because I'm like, everybody else watching the baby, like everybody else is spending time with the baby but me. Like my mom used to watch her, her other grandma, her aunties, and it used to make me very sad because I'm going to work, I'm going to school, like when will I have time for my baby? But if you feel like that, you honestly have to stop and think like everything that you're doing is for your baby. Like it's for your baby to have a good life. It's for you and your baby to be stable. It's for you to be able to provide for your baby. The thing that you should expect is like backlash, and like even from people that don't even know you. Like I experienced a lot of backlash, and like from people I do not, that don't know me from a can of paint. Like they were calling me like stupid, I'm dumb, I'm too young. Like they act like it's their life or like it's gonna affect them if you were to have a child. Like you don't even know me. How are you backlashing me and judging me because I'm bearing a child at a young age? And honestly, people need to stop and think, like when you're backlashing someone that you don't know, or you're judging someone that you don't know what you're putting those people through. Like child, and you're backlashing me, making me sad, making me depressed. You need to not let people like that bring you down because they don't even know you. Like you don't even know me. Move. What's wrong with you? This one got on my nerves. Like when I was pregnant and I would go out, because I don't look my age, like I'm very petite and I'm very small, a lot of people would ask me like, how old are you? Like you look so young. Like, are you 12? How old are you? That was so annoying. And that happened a lot during my pregnancy. It still happen now. Like when I'm with my baby, they be like, how old are you? Like, you're such a child. Like, okay, I know. I don't need you to remind me like I don't know my age, or like I don't know that I look young. That'd be so annoying. That you should expect is like losing contact with people. There were friends that I had like before my pregnancy. There were friends that I had like during my pregnancy. But like once I have my baby, I have well, I never really had friends to begin with. I had like a couple, like 2 or 3 or 4 people. But now like I have like 2 friends now that I have my baby. It's not even like we fell off or anything. It's just like people change, like people go down different paths. People want different things. As you stop talking to that person doesn't mean like it's for a bad reason. Like y'all just probably don't want the same things anymore. Pregnant, I even had a friend, like her mom like didn't want her to come to like my events or anything because I was pregnant. And I mean, I can't be mad at her mom for that, because I would probably do the same thing if my child had a friend that was pregnant and wanted to go to her stuff. I'd be like, no, you're not going, because I wouldn't encourage that on my child. Like I wouldn't want my child to think that that's okay, because it's not okay, but things do happen. So yeah, like losing contact with people was like one of the big things that I experienced during during my pregnancy. And I can honestly say like it made me realize a lot of things, but it also made me like feel like very alone. I would say like you're gonna feel alone. You're gonna feel like you have nobody, and that's just life, I guess. You need to expect to be ready to give up your whole life for your child. Like it's no longer about you anymore. It's about the baby. Like by this I mean, say you'll have $20 and you want this new outfit that came out but your baby need Pampers. Like, of course, you're not going to be able to get the new outfit that came out because your baby's going to need Pampers. Like, nothing is about you anymore. It's all about the baby. Like, all about the baby. If you want to do something, you have to think about, where's the baby going to go? Is the baby going to be safe? Do I have food for the baby? Like, nothing. I cannot stress this anymore. Nothing is about you anymore. It's not about if you're tired. It's not about if you're sleepy. It's not about if you're hungry. It's all about the baby. And that's what a lot of people don't realize. Like, even when a baby's inside of your stomach, if you're sleepy and your baby's up, you're not going to be able to go to sleep sometimes because your baby's moving around so much. Like, it's not about you. It's about the child, the well-being of the child, and the lifestyle of the child at this point. The last thing I want to say is, don't expect, how can I say this? Don't expect it to be an easy road. It is not going to be an easy road. Like, nothing about parenthood is easy. Like, some days you're going to have, some days are not going to be good. Like, some days are going to be terrible. Some days are going to be worse than others. Some days are going to be wonderful. Like, some days you just going to want to lay down and cry with your baby. Like, parenthood, it's very hard. I'm not going to sit up here and make it seem like it's easy. Like, everything is la-di-da about being a parent. Not even a teen parent, but a parent, period. Like, nothing about being a parent is easy. To be honest, like, nothing. I don't care what nobody say. They could act like being a parent is easy, but it's really not. Sometimes as a baby, they're gonna cry. Sometimes your baby's gonna cry for no reason. Sometimes you won't even sleep at night because your baby's crying. So, like, being a parent isn't easy. Like, some days are so stressful. Some days, I don't know how to explain it, to be honest. Because, anywho, yeah, I just broke my freaking pen. Like, I cannot keep nothing, bro. Oh my gosh, I'm so destructive. Easy, it's wonderful. It's sometimes where I just be needing a break, I feel like. Like, it's times where I be up all night with the baby, then I gotta get up and go to school tomorrow, and then after I go to school, I gotta go to work, and then I don't get to sleep until like later on that day. So some days I used to like do a whole 24, and I mean, that's what I signed up for. I love being a mom, but like, don't expect it to be easy, because it's not gonna be easy, but it's gonna be worth it. It is gonna be worth it when your baby get old and she wake up and give you kisses and she shows you unconditional love. It's all gonna be worth it at the end of the day. Because my Zaza, she wake up, as soon as she wake up, she look at me and she give me a kiss. Even if I don't feel like waking up, she'll slap me and then give me a kiss. Like, being a mom is worth it. Being a parent is worth it. Like, all the obstacles, all the difficulties, all the pain, all the struggling, it's worth it. That's the end of this video. It's very, very short. I thought it was going to be longer. I'm going to try to unedit it as least as possible. Did I say that right? I'm going to try to edit it as least as possible so it won't be that short, because I be wanting my videos to be like 10 minutes or around 10 minutes. So thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and turn on my post notifications so you can get notified whenever I post something. Like, why wouldn't you want to get notified every time I post something? Duh. Okay, bye.